in part by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the financial support of viewers like you.
Reach for the speed, reach for the whistle, from where the rail may run. Reach for the word, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To exciting station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you. Shocking, simply shocking, dreadful behavior, scandalous. Sometimes I think I should give up reading the comics altogether.
And then he calls it again, like this. There. I'm not playing. Ahoy, shipmate. Oh, hello. Where are you going today? No. This is Leaf. No smoking. No smoking. Have a good trip. Bye. Oh, where were we? Let's see.
Stillhaven, 350.
3:15.
15?
Stillhaven, 3:15.
Dear. Good thing we checked.
Yeah.
And our passengers expect the information to be accurate.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe we should double check everything. What do you have o'clock? 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock, foggy, go check. Now, is that Carol with a C or with a K?
With a K. Hey, I remember you. You're a newspaper writer.
Not just a writer, Sonny, a reporter with the Indian Valley Gazette. Wait a minute. That's my byline. Hey, my name on a piece I wrote just last week. Mayor of East Shemp seeks re-election. Believe you me, that was not an easy story to get.
So you wrote and they printed it and everybody read it? Wow.
It's a rough job, but someone's got to do it. Miss Smoke, great to see you.
Mr. Scoot, hello. What are you doing here? Are you covering a story? Oh, I hope there's nothing wrong, like trains arriving late or missing tickets.
Oh, no, of course not, ma'am. All news is not bad news, you know. But, speaking of news, what's new?
Well, Mr. Scoot, you know how I hate gossip.
Yes, ma'am, I surely do.
But I have to tell someone.
Oh, of course, of course.
It's about Jenny, you know, from Farmer's Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Must be so neat working for a newspaper. Hey, why don't we start our own newspaper? Like the Becky Harridan News. No, better. The Shining Time Times. And write on stationery. Or the Shining Times, that's it. Yeah, awesome.
Excuse me, would you mind lending me a bounce?
Sure, Mr. Conductor. What do you need?
I've been trying to repair the signal arm. It's broken. It's all bent. Trains depend on signals, and they have to be absolutely correct at all times. So I was wondering...
Here, let me try. Okay, everybody, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm glad you fixed it. Percy's been having enough trouble with signals as it is.
Really? What happened?
Oh, it's quite a story. Why don't I tell you about it? Percy works in the yard at the big station. He loves playing jokes, but they can get him into trouble. One morning, he was very cheeky indeed. Beep, beep. Hurry up, Gordon. The train's ready. Gordon thought he was late. Ha, 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 laughed Percy and showed him a train of dirty coal cars. Gordon thought how to get back at Percy for teasing him. Next, it was James's turn. Stay in the shed today, James. Sir Topham Hatt will come and see you. Ah, thought James. Sir Topham Hatt knows I'm a fine engine. He wants me to pull a special train. James's driver and fireman could not make him move. The other engines grumbled dreadfully. They had to do James's work as well as their own. At last, the inspector arrived. Show a wheel, James. You can't stay here all day. Sir Topham Hatt told me to stay here. He sent a message this morning. He did not. How could he? He's away for a week. Oh, said James. Oh, where's Percy? Percy had wisely disappeared. When Sir Topham Hatt came back, he was cross with James and Percy for causing so much trouble. But the very next day, Percy was still being cheeky. I say, you engines, I'm to take some freight cars to Thomas's Junction. Sir Topham Hatt chose me especially. He must know I'm a really useful engine. More likely he wants you out of the way, grunted James. Gordon looked across to James. They were going to play a trick on Percy. James and I were just speaking about signals at the junction. We can't be too careful about signals. But then I needn't say that to a really useful engine like you, Percy. Percy felt flattered. We had spoken of backing signals, put in James. They need extra special care, you know. Would you like me to explain? No, thank you, James, said Percy. I know all about signals. Percy was a little worried. I wonder what backing signals are, he thought. Never mind, I'll manage. He puffed crossly to his freight cars and felt better. He came to a signal. Bother, it's a danger. The signal moved to show line clear. Its arm moved up instead of down. Percy had never seen that sort of signal before. Down means go, and up means stop. So up or still must mean go back. I know, it's one of those backing signals. Come on, Percy, said his driver. Off we go. Stop! You're going the wrong way. But it's a backing signal, Percy protested and told him about Gordon and James. The driver laughed and explained. Oh, dear, said Percy. Let's start quickly before they see us. He was too late. Gordon saw everything. That night, the big engines talked about signals. They thought the subject was funny. Percy thought they were being very silly. So you see, Percy's problem wasn't that he made up stories. That's fine. What he did wrong was to make people believe that his made-up stories were true.
I think Percy should be more careful.
Yes, I'm sure he will be. Thank you again for repairing the signal arm.
Well, what are we waiting for? We've got a newspaper to put out. Yeah.
Well, yes, I suppose you could say that mine is a typical modern success story. I attribute it to hard work, dashing good looks, and an exceptionally keen business mind, which I inherited from my mommy.